yours.
Thank you, thank you. I'm all about the election. Like, I don't know any of you, but I'm still waving. Okay, morning everyone. This lecture is gonna be, I hope, a bit different from what you're accustomed to, because we would like it to have a bit more interactive, okay? So be prepared. I'm gonna walk around, I'm gonna hand you the mic, I'm gonna ask you questions. Like every comedian, I'm gonna trash the first line here, so you can move back if you want, but it will be like, I don't have, my presentation is not working anyway, so I'm putting it here. So a quick question. Any of you woke up this morning and, you know, during coffee and maybe driving over here, thought a bit about what you really want to get out of this morning or my lecture or the entire day? Do you have a purpose? Do you have any target? Did you think about anything? And this is rhetorical because the answer is no. And now you're laughing, but after I finish, you'll still be laughing, but you will be thinking also. Meaning, it doesn't have to be a lecture, it doesn't have to be a meeting, it could be just anything in your life. But try, and it's not a practice, and not something you need to think about too much, but try to give yourself a goal, one, for a day. Think about the possibilities or the possibility that that actual goal would appear itself. I mean, you will actually achieve it on that day and come back home and say, wow, we've done it. So please, try and think of just one little thing that you want to get out of my lecture. And you can abuse me later by asking questions if you have any. And I'm willing to place a bet here if you want. I would be asking questions and you will be not asking me anything back. So please, I want you to ask me questions. Now the thing I want to talk about, of course, is entrepreneurship. Any startups here? One, two? Okay, any entrepreneurs about to do something? Any ideas? Anything? Okay? Okay, I did not say it. It is live stream video. I mean, you're shown worldwide. So, am I right? Yes? Okay. I'll be asking again. We'll be editing this. Again. So, you know, it's quite amazing because I'm about to talk about entrepreneurship to people which are not. Are you entrepreneurs? Oh. This two? You're voting for two. Okay. Still not happening. Okay. We can stay in silence is also okay for me, but still I would like to share some things with you. And my lecture is titled From Dreamers to Doers. And I am almost certain that everyone here in the room, for just one time in his life, had a thought. Okay, and the thought was about seeing something and saying to yourself, this needs to be changed. This needs to be in a different way. Do you share this with me? Any of you? Okay. What did you do with it? Nothing. Why? Million reasons. You don't need to share this, but a million reasons. Are you accustomed to taking risks? I mean, if I were to ask some of you or any of you to come up here on stage and just present himself for 2 minutes, any of you feel the urge to do it? Look around. 1, good. 2, I'll tell you like what's the opportunity? The opportunity is for all of you to know my name, whereas I probably will not know any of yours. Does that change anything for you? I'm not sure, but listen, this is an opportunity on the table. If there are any startups here, there is no better stage to stand here and ask just one question. This is what we do. Would you like to use it? Or would you pay €1 for it per month? There's like about, I don't know how many people here in the crowd, and you'll get an answer. So it's about creating something. It's about creating opportunities. And entrepreneurship, well, you know there's innovation. You know people always invent things, right? You know who invented the light bulb? Edison. Okay, so he invented the DC, the direct current. You agree? You agree. Did he have an investor? Did someone invest in Edison when he started? Anyone? Sorry? He was an investor. He was flat broke, like you. Okay, so Edison had an investor. You know who? I'm not joking. This is reality. I mean, know your history. Wife. Wife role is to spend money. She invests in, I don't know, but not in him. Okay, so Edison had an idea, probably like some of you, and he tried to do something with it and actually succeeded doing something. But like every entrepreneur, he needed money. Okay, newsflash. When you come up with an idea and you want to be a startup, so most of you will know the how to start, meaning the PowerPoint startups, you know them, okay? And the second stage would be your exit. For you guys, there is nothing in the middle. This needs to be, of course, altered, needs to be changed. So yes, Edison had an investor, and an investor was J.P. Morgan, which is a bank. He turned to the guy. The guy thought it was amazing to have a light bulb in each and every room of his house, and he invested in him. Okay, you're familiar with Tesla? Of course you are. Who was Tesla for Edison? What? Okay, no. First of all, Tesla was a worker for Edison. He worked for him. And then one day, he came up with AC. Okay? But Edison thought it's stupid, so he left. The guy resigned and moved on. But Tesla came up with AC. Did he have an investor? What? Of course he had. He was flat broke. He was out of work. His investor was Westinghouse. If you buy some like ovens and stoves and electricity in general, Westinghouse, he was his investor. So you guys or myself or the startup, we did not invent anything from how this system works. We just try to improve it from time to time. So in general, an entrepreneur wakes up in the morning and says, wow, I have an idea. And his idea is to do something with something that he saw. In most cases, my advice, please make sure other people share your problem. Problem, need, pain, the thing that you want to fix. Have others share it. The more people share it, the more your probability of success increases. How do you check if people share? How do you check? How do you know if others feel the same way about you? So I do ask that entrepreneurs when they turn to me in the beginning. And the answer is, well, all my friends say, wow, it's amazing. I'm so clever. Well, they're your friends. They will not say otherwise. Your parents, same category. This is why they are FFF, foolish friends and family, because they are foolish and they love you and want to help you. So you don't turn to them. You turn to people you don't know. And you ask around. Another problem, you would say, fine, but if I disclose, if I openly speak about my idea, someone might steal it from me because I did not protect it yet. Okay? You're with me? Is there anyone? I can't see you. No, I can see you, of course, but I can't see you. Oh, you are. Okay. So we have an entrepreneur, which is a person. I would like it to be more, get more women into this, okay? But still, it is mainly dominated by guys for some reason. Not because we are much more clever. We're not. We're not that creative. Believe me, we're not. I mean, my wife on WhatsApp with a camera dressed me because I can't do even this, okay? So believe me, we're all, guys, we are managed, okay? Newsflash, we are all managed, young guys. You will be managed. Believe me, this is how, I think life works. So, if I were to take it a bit to Israel, but I do see it quite similar here. So it's young people mainly, okay? Young people that come up with ideas saying, we will do it differently. The only reason is because you have life expectancy. I mean, you have more time to do it. That's the only reason that you say to yourself, let's start doing it. And when you start doing it, you are, in fact, different than others. The actual fact that the idea comes to your mind and you actually wake up like in 3 in the morning and you do something with it. Like I have my pen and paper next to bed, which I write. I wake up in the morning, I can read what I wrote. I mean, it doesn't make sense anyway. I'm trying to type, nothing comes out, but I'm doing something. I'm doing an effort. This is why you guys are, well, supposedly you're different. You do things in a different way. But that still is not all you need to have to actually succeed. So what I would like to do, and this now we can do a bit openly, is to really take you through the steps, through the process maybe, of starting with an idea and actually making it into something. I can tell you that statistically, we have checked it, and from idea to an exit, okay, it would take, you know how long? Like average. Any ideas here? Who said it? Who was in my lecture yesterday? Thank you. 8 to 10 years. This is how long. When you say to yourself, I have an idea, I want to do something with it, expect 8 to 10 years of poorness, of working your butt off, of doing everything against people that are naysayers and saying, wow, that's, stupid. You know what? Facebook, they can do it in a day, and still you do it. The word innovation just changed into startup. It's the same thing. We've been doing innovation from the beginning of time. Today, we call it a startup. Okay. So, any of you right now are coming up with any idea and actually wanting to do something with it? Let's say you are. Any idea to whom you turn to even begin this journey? Any ideas how you do it? Who do you talk to? How do you protect yourself? Any of you know others that spoke out loud and their idea was like stolen? Except for the movie. Forget about the movie. No. It is a no, not because you really think this maybe. It's because maybe you're a bit shy to answer. So I'm thinking about a way how to change it. Can I have a mic and I can walk around and ask people and drag them to the stage? Any chance? And they go, oh my God, he's serious. Thank you. Who would like to share? It starts nice. You see, I'm smiling. It is still nice. Who wants to share? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Please, may God, please take him away. Listen, if you paid to be here, I will not ask you a question. Otherwise, okay.
What I have to say first?
Please share with us. First of all, do you have an idea? First, your name.
Yes, I have an idea.
Your name.
My name is Olga.
Okay, you're from?
Lithuania.
Good,
origin.
okay. You have an idea?
Yeah.
Please, share with us.
Check the quality. I have already my website. That's my passion because I like to check the quality everywhere.
Okay.
If I go to the shop, first what I see how the person who sells something for me, smiling, how he do, how his hands going on.
Too much words. Stop.
That's it.
Look at the people here. Okay, we are now like close to what? 100? It's on video, say yes. About 100, like the 5,000 people in the crowd. I give you just to ask them one question that maybe would alter your business. Meaning, you've been meaning to ask people about something. It could mean more than a sentence, just one sentence. And think about the potential of these people actually sharing. You've got women and men, different ages, people from different countries. Who is not from Lithuania, by the way? Foreigners did not wake up. Anyone from the United States? I know, Skinner, come on. No. Other places, just shout the names. From where? Netherlands? Argentina? Skinner? Customer? Okay, ask them a question, but slow, and I need them to understand. Go.
Okay. Who would like to check the service at your work?
Again, say again, I didn't understand.
Who would like to check service at your work? How it's going, the service?
Like to check, do you understand the question?
Sorry,
they stop
that's
being
maybe my
polite.
English.
I'm sorry, because of me. They're not
Yeah.
polite anymore.
Okay.
They're ruthless.
Okay.
Ask again. Look at faces. Don't look at me. Look at the faces.
Can I ask in Lithuanian?
Try.
Kas norėtų patikrinti kokybę jūsų įmonėje? Kokybę jūsų personalo? Su jūsų kolego?
Nothing happens. Okay. Anyone wants to, just one answer. Anyone wants to answer, please?
Exactly.
That's it. Thank you very much. Okay. Anyone else? Do you understand? Oh, hello. Come. Please stand up. Come here. Your name, where you're from, and just whatever you want to share with us.
My name is Dovile. I am from Lithuania.
Share.
Okay, so my idea is to make thermics visible. And my question would be, who wants to fly safer and don't feel thermics, don't feel shakes, or at least to be safe in it? Raise a hand.
Where this is going? I mean, would I be, I don't know, get a bump on the head? Would you pay me a euro? Or did you get what you wanted? Exactly. Stan, do you have it's like a startup now or something? No. PhD, good. Who remembers her name? This is but I believe them. You want to ask something else? No, sit. Okay. It looks like a game, but it really brings out the best in you guys. You are about to go a change. You will about to learn that when an opportunity is handed to you, you grab it with two hands. Everyone here in the room, okay, wants you to succeed. Believe me, they want you to succeed. Most of you don't know most of you. But I would bet that if you are friends and you know one another, you're sitting next to one another. Am I right? Why is that? Simple. A, you did not have a goal, a target when you came here today. And for sure it wasn't about meeting new people. It was about having fun, seeing new stuff, maybe, taking cool pictures, tweeting to people. I'm in the center of everything. Lithuania, wow! And that's it. You never thought about working the room. You never thought about meeting new people. You never thought about not speaking Lithuanian, but speaking English to people that you don't know with the purpose of really knowing them. Any thoughts? Something changes in you? The answer is no. Why? Simple reason. We don't stop smoking until we get a heart attack. We know it's dangerous. We do nothing about it. Why? It's difficult. It's difficult to do changes. It's even more difficult to take things from thinking into the doing. It is difficult. But entrepreneurship is all about this. Anyone else wants to share anything? Stand up. Work the crowd.
Hi, my name is Thomas. I'm a co-founder, chairman of Turing Society. I'm going to start with a simple question. Who of you have ever considered learning to code? Like at least writing a line or starting a course? Raise of hands. Ever considered learning to code? And how many of you have actually taken the steps and going through the full course and becoming a developer or doing something out of that? Who of you have made those things? So you see the problem, a lot of people don't go past that thing. And the issue here is that they lack two very crucial things, the guidance and the mentorship and the community. And those are the two things we give to students. And what we do at Turing Society is that we provide courses to students and teach them coding. And we provide them the community feeling and as well as the guidance. And we do it completely for free for non-profit reasons. And currently we're working in Netherlands and Rotterdam. In the past 5 months, we've had 600 students going through our courses, as well as more than 5 companies coming to us to asking for our students to work at their company and be hired as developers. So that's what we do. My name is Thomas. I'm from Turing Society. Thank you.
This is how you do it. Guys, this is how you do it. And you know what? If I were to jump on him and try to grab the mic, he should fight back. And I appreciate this. This is how you do it. In Israel, we have a word for it. It's called chutzpah. Okay? In English, it's like being cheeky. Okay? Chutzpah. It could be a very bad thing, but it also sometimes is a good thing. It is about taking charge of things. It's about being different. It's about stepping out of the box. I heard in the first day they said like something, forget about the box. Don't forget about the box. You need barriers, boundaries. But try and step out. How about taking chances? Well, in Israel, as you know, army is mandatory from the age of 18. 3 years for boys, 2 years for girls. Mandatory. I would say even until today, if you get to a job interview and they look on your resume and there is no military, you get a crooked eye. Like, they look at you different. Still, having to take life and death decisions in the age of 18 changes you. Yes, it's about taking risks. And the thing is with you guys, the reason that you don't ask questions, it's not because you don't have questions. You're brilliant. Believe me, I know many of you, not in person, but in general as a nation, all your nations. I travel all around. I see amazing people. You have a lot to share. but you're scared. And what amazes me is that you're scared of what others would think of you when you don't give them 1 second in your life, even introducing yourself to them. So actually you don't know them. So you don't know them, you don't know what they think about you, you will never know what they think about you, and still you do nothing about it. Amazing. Where's the logic? Stand up. Sorry, did he mean standing up? No, stand up. You want to stand up? Stand up. Where's the video? Do you see this? Live broadcast. Europe. Okay. The exercise is the following. Lots of time you'll get a chance to stand in front of people. Stand up. You'll stand in front of people, and we guys have a problem with these. Where do they go? Okay, this is unacceptable. And the rest you would figure out. Okay, so what we do now is very simple. You stand up, take everything off your hands. It's like what? My time? I don't care. Okay, what we'll do now is just really stretch up, like as you stand, look up and stretch. And let your hands just fall down. Wait. No, you broke out of order again. Okay, the trick is this. You will stand, you will stretch, you would look up, okay? And then your hands will drop and just look down. Again, stretch. Morning. And look down, straight up. This is how you need to stand. Okay? I invented this. There is no such exercise, but you were all working with me, and I do appreciate it. Please be seated. Okay, what you're learning now is that standing here has a lot to do with authority. But not all of you stood up in the end. Who did not stand up, please raise your hand. I appreciate the honesty. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. When someone gives you an opportunity, you grab. You want to talk about risk management? Fine. Look at risks and think about them. You know, much of our Israeli success has to do with failure. Are you aware that we have a conference called FailCon? Any of you participated in FailCon ever? Okay, it's not Israeli, it's worldwide. Maybe not so much worldwide, but still, FailCon is a conference all about failure. People standing here share failure. Could you imagine yourself standing here and sharing failure? No success. You don't get to say, la, 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 but no, not interesting. I just failed. Do you see yourself share with us failure? Anyone? You want to share failure? Why not? I'll tell you why not in a minute, but okay, let's try. Guys, we're about to be amazed. So, you're from where? Wow. Even more amazing. Any chance you can catch this? Take your day. What?
I think everybody will hear me.
Ah, you think? Please stand up.
Okay.
Go.
I would like to share my failure. So my failure was that I made a project. I invested all my savings. And after, when the developers finished it, the project didn't make up any profit or whatever. Just throw it down.
You know why?
I don't know actually why.
When was it?
It was an online project.
A what?
Online project.
Online, but how long ago?
2 years.
2 years ago?
Yeah.
Never bothered you to think why?
I don't know. I just throw it away and forget it.
I see.
The whole life is about failure. So
First of all, thank you for sharing. I don't have a clue why you shared it, and no. Like people here were expecting something like, okay, we failed, and the because, and why? Could it be that?
I think the reason was the developers.
The developers?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. If I were to tell you, and you know, it's the honest truth. I've got many witnesses from yesterday and this morning that know that actually, when I came here on stage, I had no clue what I was about to say. Am I right? Did we talk about this? Where are my friends? Did we talk about this? I have no clue every time I go to a lecture. I don't know how it will unfold, what will happen, okay? But it's kind of, you know, an ability or taking risks or enjoying what I do here, which I really recommend you do the same. Try and enjoy what you do. But again, take risks. Fly for hours, land in a land that you have never been before, and say to yourself, okay, you know what? Let's try stuff. You know why I'm here? What's my target? Well, my goal is very simple. I just want to be invited again. This is what I do. Nothing else. Thank you. Nothing else. So if you are like enjoyed it and stuff, I will come again. There's something, okay. Is it working? The movie is not running. You know, in Israel we have 8 million people, but the miracle is that this industry that gave birth to 1,500 startups, 2015, actually is run by 300,000 people take part in our industry in regards to startups. I think this is a bit amazing. So we have 1,500 new startups last year. We have 6,000 of them running it each and every minute. Okay? Again, a population that do that is 300,000 people. We have raised last year over $4 billion. We have made exits in a total of almost 10, believe me, it's 9 point something, $10 billion. You heard the term unicorn, right? Unicorn? Who is considered a unicorn? No, wait, don't answer. Okay, this side is very quiet. Troubles me. Unicorn, the thing, unicorn? Okay. Any of you? Google. Let's Google it. Okay, unicorn is considered over $1 billion. If you do an exit of over $1 billion, you are a unicorn. Not so many do it. We do it almost on a daily basis. Last one, maybe you heard, you use Waze here. You familiar with Waze? Just one familiar with Waze? 2, 4, 8? For those who are not familiar with Waze, if there are any, it's a navigation software that you use, to get to one place to another. This company was purchased by Google for $1.2 billion. Why is that a navigation software would to sell for such an amount? Any ideas? Sorry? Okay. Who? You say like they wanted to buy the competition. But that's the obvious. It's obvious that you would like to buy a competition and take him off the market, or at least take his customers. And you said users. Who said users? Okay. Why? Users? Database. Okay. What information would you get from Waze if I'm Google? Silence of the lambs. Think. Mm-hmm. So you are okay with that? Google knows where you are right now. Mm-hmm. Did you get this message when you put you have a meeting on Google Calendar or your Outlook, and suddenly it pops up and says to you, you've got 10 minutes to leave, otherwise you'll be late? You get this? You're okay with this, right? Perfect. The big brother, he knows exactly where you are, and you're okay with it. Excellent. So that would be about data mining. Just wanted to say this. We have about 70 acceleration programs. Okay. How many in the Netherlands? Is Netherlands in the room? Okay.
I don't know. I live here.
I live here. Okay. Anywhere else in the world? Do you have numbers? I know Great Britain has it, or UK has a lot. Anyone from the UK here? Germany? Finland? Vikings? Okay. Still tough. So we have over 70, and we have 18 which are chief scientist incubator owned by our government. Owned meaning they give the money. So our government gives a lot of money, and the reason they do it is very simple. They are a kind of an investor. I mean, every time, of course, a unicorn, but any startup does an exit, they need to pay taxes. So the taxes would to cover the next investment of the next year anyway. Have this in mind, okay? We had a panel yesterday. You were not there to take part, most of you. It was about us saying to the government, no, give us money, okay? And there was a lot of tears and this and that. Listen, believe me, you will start the change. You guys can start the change. You are the ones that need to turn to and say, we have a plan, we want to share it with you, we just need the money. You would need to treat your own budget for startups in this nation or your nations the same way you would treat your own startup. Any of you ever tried to raise money? Not just for startups, okay? Not just for anything. It's school. Where did you try and raise money? What did you try to raise money for?
I involved in the European Youth Parliament, and we do sessions for like hundreds of young people, and we basically just write big companies asking them for funding because we're an NGO that's not politically involved, and like, we're just working for the youth of Europe.
Okay, what everyone got out of it, we have a parliament member in the room, thank you very much. We don't understand what you're raising money, but it's okay. You try to raise money. Do you know how hard it is to raise money? You know how hard it is to turn to people and say, give me money. Amazing thing, startup people don't have a problem with it, standing on stage 5 minutes and saying, I want $1 million from people that don't know them. Every startup has two people, a CEO and a CTO. I don't know, when you don't answer me, is it because you don't know or what? I need to like throw something. Can I have some chalks, you know, throw them? So you have a CEO and a CTO, right? Problem. CEO is the visionary, the guy with the idea, no clue about technology. Problem. He has a CTO. CTO is great about technology, bad about HR. I mean, the guy does not interact with anything but his computer. Those two are a couple. Husband and wife, it works the same, okay? It's a miracle of nature, how we interact. We're so different. Men are from this and women are from that. You read the book. If not, look it up on Google. Still, the CEO and CTO need to work together, and I can tell you that from my experience, that is not so easy. There is something that you need to train and work about as the same way as you would need to learn how to become an entrepreneur. I can tell you this can be taught, and hopefully soon here in Lithuania, you will have an academy where you will be the first to learn how to do entrepreneurship. How about that? Any takers, anyone interested in going to such academy? This is me now doing this survey. Yes, big time. Any naysayers? Okay, so good. So we want to teach entrepreneurship because entrepreneurship, first of all, is being taught, maybe not here, but in other places, and can be taught, and is quite difficult to implement and do. On a day-to-day, you, as a startup, do mainly one thing. You survive. This is what a startup does. This is what Israel does. We survive. We survive for two reasons, a startup. Two reasons. One, the CEO actually believes the day would come that a CTO would deliver the milestone he promised. Second, we will raise money. Problem. Problem with raising money that you start too early. Problem. Problem is that you think that once you get into acceleration program, that's your easy path to money. It is not. 99% of you having ideas in which I've met, you are not ready to raise a dime. You are just not ready. Your technology sucks. Innovation-wise, you have great ideas. Implementation, you have good implementation. Your next problem would be monetizing, commercializing, getting out. Newsflash, an investor is a person like you. When there is rain, he gets wet. Okay? After he drinks a lot, he goes to the toilets to do you know what. He is a person like yourselves. If you've set a meeting with him, and a minute before he spoke to his wife, and he got a bit angry, there is no meeting. If you're entering the room and seeing in front of you a guy which is a bank, you're going wrong all about it. Please alter. And this is my solution for you guys. A, don't try, do. Develop your technology as much as you can by yourself. Stretch until it hurts, and then stretch some more. Come up with technology. You can be good, you could be nice, you could be talking like but it holds for a short time. A, do technology. Do technology. Forget about being a PowerPoint slave. Forget about being a PowerPoint startup. This is where it starts. A. B. Have a good team. Have a brilliant team. Problem. You don't have money to pay your team. You're poor. So how would someone come to work for you? How do you do that? Do you know? How do you do that? You know how the right... Oh, you want to share? Raise up, come, stand up. What you're saying is amazing. Suddenly, a call from the, yeah. You're from where? Who are you? What? Oh, someone needs to be from there, okay. I should go there. Okay, so inspiration?
Inspiration, you have to inspire people to do things.
Please inspire me to work for you. Yeah, that was cool. That's not easy, right? So how did the Wright brothers do it? You know the Wright brothers? Yeah. Personally? Okay. You know how they made this plane, the first plane that actually took off? You know what their jobs were? You know, their education and their entire staff education. You know anything about this? The answer is, what? I mean, Skinner, I will not talk to you forever. That's it. Yeah. So the Wright brothers, first of all, had a bicycle shop, the two brothers. And they took money, what they earned. And with it, they bought parts and made a plane. They had no academic education. None on the team had any education. Still, they made something, platform, fly. At the same time, they had competition. I always forget the guy's name, but the guy was like financed by the government with millions and millions of dollars. He was all over the news. Everyone knew about him, and he failed. And he failed. And you know what? Instead of calling and doing something with what he had in his hands, he failed. Now, the thing is really, how did they come together? First of all, we want to say thank you for the people coming late, you know. No, I'm serious. Always do that. Oh, if you give a lecture and people are still coming in after 3/3 of your lecture, still say thank you. Why? Because, you know, when you come late, everyone watches you. Come, we want to watch you. And still you need to walk and okay? It's not easy to do. We will not clap, okay? It will be too much, but please, get into the room. Come. Please. Okay. Guys, we have your names. Don't be so smiling. I mean, we'll do some shaming in the end. It's okay. Okay, so the thing is, and I do connect to what you say, inspiration, I would change the word and I say believe. Believe. Make people believe not in your product, not even in you. Make them believe in what you believe in. It's difficult for the first time. Listen to it again. If this is my product, I don't want you to believe me it's good. You know, salespeople, he says, well, I really recommend you buy this TV. Like my entire family has it. I bought like 9 of them. I don't need it, but it's so good. I mean, you must have it. Do you buy from someone like this? No. If you buy, a minute after you leave the store, you go, oh my God, what I was thinking. But it's, you know, so, and today you can return, of course. Try and make people believe in what you believe in. That would stick people to you. You will have people working not for salaries, which you don't have, of course, again, because you're poor, but for the actual belief. And try this. This is not a trick, okay? This is something almost everyone can do, if you put your mind to it. What we as a nation made, we made out of necessity. We are surrounded by people that would like to see us on that part of the sea, not on that part of the land, okay? We are like boycott left and right. You know, Israel is not easy. So we had to invent ourselves. We had to be self-sufficient. We had to come with the answers. We had no one to turn to ask. You are different. First of all, as a nation, you are young. You are all young nations. You are young people. You can buy the book. You can see the movie. You can turn to people like me and others and just ask for help. And you know what's amazing? People, okay, in their DNA, love, there's no better word, love to help. As long as you don't ask for money. Okay, so this you know. So don't ask for money. Ask for help. Try another thing. Look at someone left or right to where you sit, look at him. You see, I didn't have to say it, but the next one, and smile. See what happens. Automatically, smile. You don't like one another? Okay. First dates, some hormones in the air. Oh, okay. People smile to people who smile back. It is easy. Okay, it's like someone, and you all start yawning again. I mean, this is how it works. It's physics, okay? It's like someone taught you, like for the billionth time, don't put a presentation with so many sentences and read it at the same time. You know why? You know why? Physically, you know why there's a problem? Okay, small exercise. When you read, you hear in your mind yourself reading. If at the same time I'm talking, the small brain and the big brain are doing this. Nothing comes through. Simple. Try it. Now again, I'm sure it's not news for you, but you've done nothing with it. So you still have long sentences, okay? You still speak when people need to read. You put a movie and you talk while it's talking. Okay, another news flash. There's a projector, okay? If you get lights in your eyes, you're for sure disturbing some people from seeing what's behind you. So just move. See? I'm not disturbing anyone. Trick. It's the little things. This is what I'm saying to you. It's about consciousness. Try to come on stage, and we have look at the time. We'll have opportunity just about now for someone to share something, not something emotional too much, okay? We don't like Ricky Lake program here or something, but I want you to try, and when you talk, actually listen to yourself, okay? Think about this for a minute. Hear yourself talk. A. B, something you don't have a problem with. You start talking to someone about your idea, and he start talking back. Shut up. Close your mouth. Let him talk. Hear him. Get ideas. Thank you for coming. You'll be charged anyway. I mean, it's not by the hour, right? It's just like by taking a chair. Sorry? I'm late?
The next presentation.
Okay. So you say I'm boring and they all want to see the next presentation. This is what was you saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Please remove this person from the room. Anyone wants to share anything by now? Interested to come on stage and say something? It could be a startup, it could be a story, but you have just half a minute. Anyone dares to do that? Well, I didn't prepare for it, I don't want to say, or nothing. So still, of the 45 minutes, nothing actually got through from what I'm saying. You don't feel the urge of standing here and just saying your name, wanting to introduce yourself to people like I'm from somewhere and do this and that and thank you very much and get off the stage. And you will get claps and you will be on my video. This is for sure. What happened? Can you explain this to yourselves? But you had your debut already. You had your time. Listen.
I'll come.
What happened?
Yeah, I'll
Come.
need a person to speak, right?
No, I didn't say I need a person to speak. I want someone who wants to share something on the time I will let him, according to what I want, about now. No commercials. With the bottle, hello. Who are you?
Tom,
Okay, Tom. Where are you from?
Lithuania.
Okay. Where do you live in Lithuania?
Just around Vilnius.
Just around? Like you go around all the time?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I'm 28, I believe.
You believe? I don't believe.
How can you know for sure what your age is?
Okay. It's going to be in English?
so
it's going to be in English? You brought it, like you brought a bottle because it's going to take
It's
time
good.
or something?
It
What?
takes, people have something to concentrate on.
Okay, good.
I wave it around, but if it's, if you don't want me to use it,
No,
I'll just
no,
leave it here. It's
so-
fine. I didn't have anything to say.
You have
Absolutely
half a-
nothing.
you have half
I
a
just
minute.
I had a question for you, and you did need a volunteer. And I noticed something that you make pronounced pauses when you speak, and I was wondering if you want to leave a good impression, how long should the pauses be between the words that you say?
You've done your share, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay. Round of applause again. I'm like collecting mics. Okay, so get ready for the third one. Okay, this is how you do it, guys. I have nothing really to add, okay? About the pauses, I don't know. I don't play that. It just happens. This is my answer. But I think, again, there is a risk, okay? He could have fallen all the way. He could have stand up here and faint, black out. I don't know, the works, okay? You could have like thrown tomatoes. Something could have happened. And still, just for the chance of being on a video, saying your name and asking something that has no relevancy to anything, but still, you did it. And this is what, entrepreneurship is all about. It is about making yourself do things different. It's about you standing in front of people. It's in front of you of making people believe in what you believe in. It's about really making you really believe you're going to make a difference and people are going to love it and everyone is going to use it and buy it and you're going to exit like big time. You'll be on Forbes, you'll be on Times, you'll be everywhere. Actually, you don't think this because if you were here. Anything happening to you? Can I get a lady on stage, please? Wow, that was quick. Shalom. Please take your time. Don't bring your mic. I've got my own. Red or yellow? Yellow. Ooh. Okay.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Hi, I'm Camilla. I'm a marketer myself.
Hold on, I'm asking questions.
Okay, sure.
You from?
Lithuania.
Where?
Lithuania.
I know the place. Okay. Did you study? You have a startup? What's your story?
I have a startup and a business.
I'm like not here. What? A startup and a business?
Yeah.
What's your startup?
A startup is a tool for marketing research.
Marketing what?
Tool for marketing
Tool.
research. Tool.
Okay, tool. Okay. And what do you want to share?
Yeah, actually, I didn't prepare to share it, but
This we know. Nah, you don't
okay,
get.
yeah. So I'm building a system.
Oh my God! It's like I'm not here. Wait. Don't ever. Okay, but okay, don't ever apologize. But if you came in late into the room, this you need to say something about. Okay, this would be absolutely rude not to say sorry. But you'd never ever start with, well, I'm sorry, I wasn't like well prepared. Well, it's not like the final presentation, but I didn't have the. Don't go there. Not interesting. You know why? Because almost anyone knows you here. You have like friends or anything?
I have one.
Mother, father here? Anyone? No? Well, good. So no one knows you. No one knows you've prepared, did not prepare, or whatever. This is your time. Stop, apologize. Stop being nice, okay?
So start being mean.
Opa, so you have it. So let's see.
So now I can
Take the
interrupt
bed
you.
out. Go.
Yeah, so I'm building a system for more effective marketing research, which use eye tracking, EEG, and GSR, and enables marketers to evaluate which ad is more effective. So if you want to know more about that, come and talk to me.
Do you think they would like to know more about it?
I think they would. If
You
any
think?
of them are marketers, if any of them are interested in spending their ad budgets more effectively, I think they would. Yeah. You don't think so?
Ask them.
Do you? Sorry?
Yeah. What is the name
Yeah,
of the startup?
The name of the startup is Neuron Tools.
You were not sure about it, but okay, it came out like, oh, well, let's give it a name.
Yeah, maybe I just did.
Oh my God. This is getting better by the minute. Can you like reset this thing that you were holding for the last 40-something minutes? I mean, and starting, no?
No?
Okay, anything else you want to add?
Actually, have a good login. And
Okay.
come talk to me.
Thank you. When you know that you're talking to people that are foreign to your country or to your language, you really need to speak slower and pronounce the words that you want them to remember. Like your name is easy, you know it best, but you need to help them sometimes to pronounce, especially Viking names where you don't know where it starts and ends. A, B, your startup. Now, you need to do something about it. When you meet people and talk about your startup, please always start, okay, with the pain, with the problem. Tell them what you saw as a problem, and maybe you'll get a feedback. Don't start with saying, okay, my solution is so and so. Start with the problem. Why? Because many cases, many times, you will see them helping you get to the solution that you came up with. But in a different way that just might be creative for you guys. Second, say your solution. Say it's short and to the point. Okay, everything about this 20-second elevator pitch that you will maybe heard about. You heard about this, like you need to train for 20-second or 30-second elevator pitch. I don't know why. Okay, like okay, the story goes that I get into the elevator with Bill Gates. And I've got like 30, well, newsflash, Bill Gates gets on the second floor out of the elevator and it's done. And I haven't said my name yet. Okay? So maybe you need it shorter. And the shorter is always difficult. If I were to give you to write an essay for 4 pages, you'll go, wow, it's crazy. But if I'll take those 4 pages and ask you to make it into 1, this is difficult. Much more difficult. Okay? So be more telegraphic. Be more straight to the point. Leave something behind you in the room. When you get out of a meeting, leave something here. And I don't mean bad stuff or physical stuff, but you know, leave something, okay? Have a kind of a trail that people will say, okay, I heard this guy and the one with the thing, the one that was making joke, the one with the, but they need to remember you. They need to recall. And the best way that, again, physically we do it is through the eyes. Okay, so you need to do this. Okay? No doubt that I can like do a horror show and take off my shirt here and you will go, oh my God. But for sure, you will never, ever, ever forget the guy that was here on stage. Okay. Okay, don't do that, okay, please. I'm on video. Do not do that. But think about how to invent yourself in a different way. We are over time, right? I need to take questions. It's like standing there. You remember what I said? Okay. So I'm about done.
I'm really sorry about the question section.
We won't have questions?
I believe they have lots of questions. But if you could take them.
They don't. We'll do this.
Just next to the stage, thank you.
I didn't get, I've got 2 slides and I've done 1. Wow. I really invested in this one. Too much text. No, not too much text. Okay, this is the period, the time where I'll say I need to leave, and I go out, and and I come back, and I sing something, and I dance. Okay, So I will not ask if you want me off stage because I know you don't. So take over, and if you have questions, please. I want to thank the organizers. I want to thank Login. This is my first time. You're all like freaking amazing. I love being here. I hope to come here again. Thank you very much for your time.